Hi, welcome back to Bodmin Junction. Just a quick update on what's going on, because I haven't done an update for a long time now. And my plan is to basically demolish Bodmin Junction as you see it now, in its current form, and start again. Lots of issues really. Not something I've thought about for quite a while now. And there's parts of the layout that just don't work. The biggest issue I've got at the moment is the fiddle yard. The fiddle yard is quite a bit below the main track, and I just can't get the line. I can't find a way of getting the track up to the main line. So that's completely wasted really down there. So that's going to change. The two tracks that come out of here, again, I just haven't got enough space around the back of the boards to link it up with anywhere. So that's going nowhere. I've got this line here that goes up and round the back, and again that just goes nowhere because I haven't got the space to work for it to go anywhere. So I've been thinking about this for some time now, and what I've decided to do is really just start again. Some things will stay, some things will pretty much stay the same when it's rebuilt. So the plan is to have the town scene up there as it is. The parcel sorting office will stay the same, and the station building will stay the same. The overall roof will be extended to the end, which I've got finished downstairs. The platform layout will pretty much stay the same. I'm going to have the parcel office on the far side. There'll be the short station platform there for the DMU. Two main lines coming through. This passing loop will remain, and this link line from this double main line will stay the same, but the main difference is where these two tracks come in here. This section of the layout I might keep. I'm not decided yet, but I've got just here, when the track goes over the bridge, the train tends to bob up and down because there's a slight difference in height between the rest of the track and the bridge, and I find that really annoying. Maybe it's me being OCD, but I think that section will stay for now, but it might go as well. I'm working on that one. The main difference is obviously the two tracks will come in there, but what they'll do is that instead of going around the back there, I'm going to build that into a helix. So the fiddle yard will be along this section here underneath the layout. So I'm going to start with the fiddle yard. It'll be 8 inches below the height of the main board. Build the fiddle yard, build the helix up, and then start with the station area. The other thing I want to change is obviously where I've only got a single track going out there. That's then going to be a double track, so that bridge will change to accommodate a double track. Like I said, the town scene will stay where it is, and the double track will go round and curve down and curve round and go under that side of the board where the second fiddle yard will be. So the idea is to have two double track main lines. One will come out there, one will come out there, and one will come out there, and the same on this side. Is to have a double track, two double tracks. So basically the idea is I'm looking at everyone else's layouts on YouTube, and I'm really taking the best of what everyone's doing. So having the fiddle yard underneath is like sort of Everard Junction, Richard, and it works, because I just think that's just a waste of having so much track there but not having anything connected. So that's really annoying really. So best of Everard Junction, obviously with the fiddle yard underneath, coming up on Terry Wrigley Junction, having the two double main lines. And I might even copy his idea of having the TMD coming out the middle, because that board won't be there, it'll just be around the outside of the loft. Is have a TMD in the middle section coming out towards me here. So that's it. What I do, I just want to get the main lines in place first, get both tracks, all four lines working, with the fiddle yards connected, and then go from there. So I said the station's going to stay the same. The back that scene section there, there'll be some changes there because I need to get the four lines in, go around there. On this side, again, it's only going to be two lines on this side, but what I'm going to do is possibly have change that section there all the way along there, and have a section based on the the seawall at Teignmouth. It's somewhere I used to go to as a child, and it's my favourite, one of the places to visit when I was growing up, was walking along the seawall, and having the Class 43s go past, and the 50s in the sort of early 80s. So that's something I'd like to do. Obviously the TMD will move and be gone and be somewhere else. The upper track there, I'm not quite sure what to do with that. It probably will go. I probably won't have space for it, but what I might do is have if I can fit in just an oval of track somewhere. Again, nicking ideas from Jason at this time Jason at 5 Elms. Is just have an oval of track which is just operated on DC as opposed to DCC, so I can use it to run my locos in. So that might be an option really, is to do something like that. But again, it's just finding space. The loft isn't the biggest loft in the world, but I just want to try and create a bit more space and use the space better. So that's my plan really. Under there will be, obviously that would be, I'm going to keep that as storage space. I'm going to have the shelves and storage underneath, because the other problem is my water tank is there, and at the moment if I had a problem with the water tank and I had to get an engineer out, I just couldn't, you wouldn't be able to get to the water tank. So what I don't want to do is start doing too much work, make it look fantastic, and then if I have an issue I've got to rip it out and start again. The yard there, the idea of that is I'm going to raise it up to the same height as the bridge. So the idea is the tracks will come in via a cutting, so there'll be a raised section either side of the tracks coming into the station, with a retaining wall going up to the back of the station. You can see there where the where the end of the platform is. I don't know if you can see, if I can zoom in a bit. One of the biggest problems I got is with the board, where the board sort of sags. It's sagging in places. It's not level. I should have done a better job with the woodwork. So even the platforms aren't level, so they don't sit properly. So I think I can do a better job with that really if I do it. If I starting again. The biggest problem I got is over on the back. I'm getting so many derailments at the back. I don't know if you can see over the top. I've got Hornby points there, and I've got the Pico foam, and I've got the points there, and I've had so many problems with trains derailing. Again, the boards aren't level. The joinery work I did was just shoddy, to be fair. I just did it in a rush to get something started, get something working, and have to run the trains. But I think I'm going to spend a bit more time this time and just do a better job really. So that's going to go. So what I won't have is I won't have points at the back of the scene, back of the layout, what I can't get to, I can't see. That's just going to be track. So that should reduce the amount of issues I have. The other thing the problem I've got is where the boards are sagging. So I've got the join there. I've got just a massive, great big dip in the boards. I tried to level it out to somewhat, but I can't do it. I've struggled to get it to run properly. So I'm getting trains derailing. Again, I get trains uncoupling. Again, the same in the corner with the track behind there. I just get problems all the time with trains uncoupling. And the problem I find is the situation I had down there with my Class 37, the train uncoupled, and then the next thing I know is that the Class 37 was banging into the back of the train that it lost its trucks. So I just want to do a better job of the bench work and really just do a better job. A lot of stuff I can sort of keep, even with that area there. I love that this section here. This is to date, this is one of my best work I've ever done. That was the first bit of sort of hillside I did. This is the last side, but what I did, I used a box underneath the tunnels. But what's happened is, obviously, as soon as with cardboard's fine until you start gluing it and wetting it and adding the static grass and everything, and the box just sunk and sagged, and again, it's a learning exercise, learning experience. I know for next time what to do. I know I used to use a wooden frame. The newspaper and bandage is great, and it works really well for me. But I just need to have a stronger, firmer foundation to work off. Hopefully, I think by starting again with the skill base I've got so now, I can crack on and do a far better job. I appreciate any feedback you give me, what you think. Let me know what you think what I'm doing. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have a big clear out as well. So I've got a load of old locos. So in the box down there, I've got some old Bachmann, I've got Airfix, got some Hornby that are non-DCC. So if anyone wants to buy locos, I'll put a list on the end of the video of what I'm selling. Again, I've got stuff under there. I've got Flying Scotsman, I've got GWR set. Again, it's non-DCC, so I'm looking to sell those. I've also got a load of Hornby track I'll be selling as well, so that'll probably going on eBay. But if anyone's after anything, if you drop me a message, I'll give me a shout. If we can work something out in terms of cost and price, you're welcome to buy it off me. Save me putting it on eBay. But that's what I'm planning to do. So, like I said, I appreciate any feedback you give me. Next update you will see, hopefully, will be the beginning of May. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do regular updates at the beginning of each month to show you what I'm doing, and with my Bodmin Junction Mark II. So just watch this space, and I'll speak to you all soon.